guys, welcome back to the MVP Mentality Pod. I'm up here, 7,000 feet up in elevation in Pagosa Springs, Colorado. I get a week off for Barrett Jackson week. I'm chilling. I'm going to Natural Springs. I'm going on this train ride through the Rocky Mountains. It's going to be an awesome time. So I knew I had to do something. I had to do a pod. So here you go. So I want to talk about first the MLB offseason. It's been getting crazier and crazier every single day. Alex Bregman to the Cubs. That was a crazy deal. I think he was on the Astros, and then he went to the Red Sox, became a 1-year deal or whatever. And he got over $100 million deal. I think it was and he signed with the Cubs. Cubs are going to look pretty good this year now because they got Pete Crow Armstrong, they got Alex Bregman, got great pitchers. They got Seiya Suzuki. They got some great players. Next up, I wanted to talk about Nolan Arenado. He's going to the Arizona Diamondbacks. Let's go. He was very in shock, I guess, when he found out about this. He was from the St. Louis Cardinals. He's a 34-year-old. We don't have the best third baseman, so we're coming in. We got a way more experienced guy. He played for the Rockies. He's played for multiple teams, so I'm glad we got an experienced guy. He's going to be a great player for us. Let's see if we can make the playoffs this year. That'd be awesome. And yeah. Next up, we got this happened like a couple days ago. Bo Bichette to the Mets. That was the Mets. I mean, they weren't having the best offseason. I mean, that's probably their biggest one of the year because they lost Edwin Diaz. They lost some players, good players there. Bo Bichette, he's a shortstop, and now the Mets have Juan Soto, Bo Bichette, and Francisco Lindor. That's a pretty good 3-man team right there. And then I just wanted to talk about Cody Bellinger. He hasn't been really doing that much. I mean, he's a free agent. Yankees, his old team was the New York Yankees. He's been talking with them. They haven't really made the best deal yet. I think he's going to stick with them soon. So I think they're going to make a good deal out of it. And then I wanted to talk about the Dodgers, man. I mean, it's the Los Angeles Dodgers. I'm thinking they're going to win the next two. It's kind of crazy. They got Shohei Ohtani, Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts. And then they got two new guys. One of them was at the start of the offseason. It was Edwin Diaz from the Mets. Big deal. He was a starting pitcher, relief pitcher. He had the most saves in the season last year. And next they just signed Kyle Tucker to the craziest deal ever from the Cubs. It was awesome. They're the biggest team in the world right now. They're probably going to be winning another World Series next year, maybe in the year after. They're going to be best team ever in MLB history. That was kind of crazy. And then I just wanted to say how much this money is worth, how much this team is worth. This team, out of every single contract they've had, it's worth over $2 billion. $2 billion bucks. Come on. That's pretty cool. And then I want to talk about NFL MVP, Rookie of the Year, Super Bowl odds. Just want to talk a recap about that. I think MVP, Matt Stafford or Drake May. I mean, Matt Stafford had a pretty good game, I say, against the Carolina Panthers in the first round of playoffs. That was pretty cool. And then we got Drake May. He is doing pretty good. He's first in the league with QBR, quarterback rating, and that was pretty cool. I think he has 77.2 QBR for the season. First ever in the league. It's pretty cool. And then also, Rookie of the Year, I wanted to give it to Territora McMillan. He's a Carolina Panthers wide receiver. He's had over 1,000 plus receiving and rushing yards combined. He's the only rookie that's had that this year. It's kind of crazy. That's a lot of yards. It's really cool. And then Super Bowl odds. I'm going to say probably probably the Patriots or the Seahawks. Seahawks just destroyed the 49ers 41-6 or something like that. It was crazy. And also Patriots, they're doing pretty good. And I don't know, I think they're gonna do it. Bo Nix and the Broncos just won. And next thing you know, after the game, in the second to last play of the game, he ends up breaking a bone in his ankle and is out for the rest of the playoffs. Craziest breaking news ever. I feel so bad for Josh Allen and the Bills. If Josh Allen and the Bills would have done it, they would. If they beat the Broncos, they would have probably made the Super Bowl. I think they would have won it, honestly. But that's just, it sucks when the Broncos win and their best quarterback just is out. So I got this guy Jarrett Stidham, and he started for the Broncos for a little bit, but come on. I'd rather want to keep Bo Nix, who is like pretty good right now. And then I wanted to talk about the NBA trade deadline. There's been a lot going on. I think the deadline ends February 5th, and there's a lot like where players are saying they're gonna get traded and they don't get traded, and then they're like, I don't want to get traded kind of thing. Like John Morant, he he's getting a lot of talks of going to the Miami Heat, and Miami Heat, like, he just bought a house in December in Miami. Like, Miami Heat would be so good with him. I mean, it'd be pretty cool to see him with like Tyler Harrow, Bam Adebayo. That'd be sick. And then we got like Anthony Davis. He's doing pretty good. He's older. But he's got like a lot of teams are interested in him. Ever since that big Trae Young deal by the Hawks giving Trae Young to the Wizards, and the Wizards gave them CJ McCollum or something. It was kind of cool. And I don't know. I love Trae Young. He's awesome. He's an awesome player to watch. And ever since they did that, Hawks are thinking of getting Anthony Davis as a big man to come in for losing Trae Young. And the Bulls, there's a lot of like Mavericks have Anthony Davis. They're thinking of moving him because they want more a younger kind of center guy. And the Bulls have like a couple of those guys. They're thinking of trading like Anthony Davis, like maybe a two, like one or a center and maybe like a guard and then a couple picks or something, something like that. That'd be a cool trade to see. And then this one has been going on for a long time. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he has been cooking for the Bucks. And next thing you know, he's like getting these big trade talks, and I'm like, why? The Bucks, he's their best player for their whole like life history, and it's kind of crazy. And he's like, I don't know, he's been a big name of the trade for like this whole season. I don't want him to get traded. I want him to stay with the Bucks. I think he will stay at the Bucks. He said he's never gonna force a trade. He just doesn't want to. I mean, if he does get traded, it'd be kind of crazy. Like one of the biggest all-stars to get traded. That'd be sick. But yeah. And then I wanted to talk about Anthony Black dunking on 4 defenders. I'm like, holy crap! They're in this game in Berlin, and I just cannot believe it. He's a younger dude too. It's Orlando Magic versus Memphis Grizzlies, and it was a close game. It was a really tight game. He's going up, driving up the middle, and absolutely crushes it. He just dunks on all these players. It was so cool to watch. I mean, let's go! Too easy. It was pretty cool. Well, I just want to say, have a great rest of your day. This is a real quick one, but I'm glad you guys were watching my MVP mentality pod again. Got the deer up here watching me, pretty cool. And then I just want to say thank you guys. Happy New Year and have a great rest of your day.